Yeah, welcome to the Close Your Mouth podcast. I know we're definitely not, chilling in the lab right now, and we're all chilling at our mama's crib's basements, instead of, Zach's crib's basement. But we're here with this new episode, man, of the Close Your Mouth podcast. We're doing the quarantine files right now. Everyone
Quarantine.
knows what's going on as of right now with the whole quarantine. So everyone's doing a bit of social distancing right now. Glad to be away from Zach and his weird ass. But we're here with this new episode of Close Your Mouth podcast. So I'm gonna let my co-hosts introduce themselves.
Hey, what's going on? It's Paul.
What's up? I'm Zach. I'm still in the basement.
Still in the basement chilling.
Yeah, man, and we're here with this new episode of the Close Your Mouth podcast, man. And without further ado, man, there really isn't anything any more interesting right now, and news rather than what's currently going on with the whole quarantine vibes right now. I don't know about the rest of the audience where you guys are posted at, but we're in New York right now, and there's been a whole lot of rumors circulating too about the whole idea of just people being social distancing from one another, whether it be just social distancing or I've been hearing actual rumors about there's a possibility that there's going to be a curfew here too,
Yeah,
but
I
I ain't
heard that
trying to
starts
about
at 8, like tonight.
really at 8.
Yes,
yeah.
Sunday at 8.
Then I'm
That
gonna be at
ass,
work.
bro.
Yo, I saw some meme. It was like, it's like, why you doing a curfew? You think that shit's gonna strike at night? Like, only strikes at night or some shit like that?
Yeah, like, just some weird shit,
No, I
man.
mean, I
It's
feel that though, because like, I feel like people like to go out at night though, and like chill, like do like activities, shit like that.
Yeah, but that's weird too because they have bars open. Like
No, I
they're
thought
leaving.
Now
down in New York.
the
Oh,
bars are
really?
closed. Yeah, they shut down all that. Gyms, restaurants, bars, none of
Wow,
that's open right now.
they're
They
not
shouldn't be
even
open if they
that.
are.
Some post-apocalyptic times we're in right now, man. Shit's crazy.
Scary.
Rather
Just
be safe
fucking
than sorry.
Yeah.
man. Uzi drops Eternal at Take, bro, and the whole world shuts down, bro. Shit's crazy, man.
Nah, it's like Drake and Future drop "Life Is Good," and after that, life has just not been good.
Yeah, man. It's
Yeah,
just
man.
been it's been a rough 2020, man. Honestly.
We lost Kobe at the beginning of it, and then like everything just went downhill from there.
Yeah, man.
Mm-mm.
This is
Next, you
what
know, we're gonna
happened
be
when
seeing.
LeBron is the goat.
But
But yeah, just in terms of quarantine and like, what do you guys like? How you guys been getting through it?
For me, honestly, like I've just been stocking up on like water. I've basically just been playing like video games and just be basically like collecting like all the essential stuff that I need to, you know, just to be prepared for this whole thing.
Yeah, man. If I'm being like over on my end, man, at first like we were working from home in my job, and then they were just like, yo, like the courts are closed. Like for those of you that don't know, like I work at a legal service. Well, I worked at a legal service before. We did like per diem coverage for attorneys and shit like that. But like all the courts are closed, bro. So there's really no work for us to do. So we've been just like temporarily laid off right now, and I've just been just chilling at the crib, really, just playing PS4,
Um,
watching TV and then listening to music, bro. There's really nothing else to do currently, man. It's crazy.
playing some halal brawl or whatever it's called.
Yeah, bro, holla, bro. We're trying to hop on that after this, bro. Yeah, if
it's like
any fans play, bro, let us know, comment, or
it's the
hit
boot.
us in the DM, bro. So
It's the
Only if you guys
get
got
bodied.
PlayStation.
it's the bootleg Smash Brothers.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just shit like that you can honestly do just to pass time, bro. Like I know me and Zach, we've been on 2K, and like I don't even play 2K like that personally, but like there's just really nothing to do. So like I've been like picking up 2K heavy, just playing video games and whatnot.
You been catching up with animes or not?
I tried to watch My Hero for a little bit, but you know, like I always say with My Hero, bro, like for some reason that shit just doesn't click with me.
What is it like? Another Naruto to you? It's like a
Yeah, it's like I don't know, it's kind of like Naruto-y and like it just I don't know why, man, but it's just the show just comes off very cheesy to me, man.
I
And
feel you.
like,
I feel like it has like the same. Most of them have like the same like plot or like just like goal or whatever. Like they're all like, oh, I want to be the next big hero. It's like, all
Yeah,
right,
bro, and that's the thing with shonen, bro. Like especially with shonen anime, bro. Like all the shit, like you're gonna get the same recycled story of like this one person trying to be the best or the
yeah,
strongest at something, and it's just like I don't know, man. Like ever since I've been like just getting older, bro, I've been looking at that shit, bro, and I just critique everything now, bro. It's bad. Like, like some of the plots in these stories, I look at, it, I'm just like, yo, bro, that shit just makes no sense, bro.
I
Like, come
know.
on, like I'm, like,
You get,
like, come on. But like
you get,
sometimes you gotta just sit back and then just enjoy the shit. But like I feel like the fights aren't even enough to keep me like watching shit anymore. Like when I was younger, I felt like that's how I used to watch like anime and shit. Like it'd be the fight scenes. I'd be like, all right, I don't mind waiting for fight scenes and shit like that. But like it ain't even worth it like that anymore.
Do you have an
yeah,
So
time? Do you have an all-time favorite anime that's like
all,
your
all
favorite?
time all
all
time
time.
favorite.
Like you could just keep rewatching it because that's how much you like it.
I don't necessarily think so because it's like animes is very, at least for me, like anime is very long and drawn out and shit. So like I'm kind of like on that tip where like I'll watch it. I mean, the one thing that I say I could watch probably like with no issue would be Dragon Ball Z, but like
Oh, yeah,
Dragon Ball Z Kai, because like Dragon Ball Z Kai like kind of knocks out all the filler that's like in
yeah.
regular Dragon Ball Z and it gets straight to the point. Like I could watch that no problem, but anything else, bro, like
Dragon Ball Super was fire with the tournaments.
I haven't caught up on that yet. I'm
yeah, I
so
haven't caught up on that either, bro. I literally just skipped to watch the tournaments, bro, because it's just like, bro, like
yeah,
you do you ever just listen to the dialogue in Dragon Ball Z, bro? Like that shit
Shit
just sounds really stupid, bro.
yeah. No,
Like,
funny.
yeah.
Shit is funny to me.
nah, bro, shit just
Nah,
sounds
nah,
mad
nah,
dumb, bro. And I'm like,
you
nah,
can't front. You can't even front. Hunter x Hunter is probably the all-time best anime.
I mean Hunter x Hunter,
But that's a good
yeah,
story. It
yeah,
has
I
fights. Like the
yeah, I
story
could
is
rock with
good.
Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is up there for me.
I
Yes,
like
I
the
haven't touched
90s
that.
one better, but
I mean, aside from anime, are you guys watching any like TV shows while you're quarantining?
oh, I know you watch Dave.
No,
Yeah,
I was.
Dave is actually pretty lit, bro.
Uh,
That shit's mad funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
what
see
episode are you
the
guys on?
episode. I'm on episode 3, bro, and like
Yeah.
I'm on four.
it left me on such a good I left on such a good high note that I'm like I need to watch like at least 2 more episodes. So I'm just waiting for the next episode to drop.
Yeah, I
I can
haven't
just
touched
get
that.
to. I
You
mean,
check
have you
that?
watched it yet?
Nah, I haven't checked it out. I know it's on Hulu, but
Yo, bro, you need to check that shit out. Then that shit's mad
yeah,
funny, man.
I just been watching like Family Guy.
Family
I've been
Guy's like
watching.
oh I'd watch like when I'm just chilling on my phone, not really paying attention.
I feel that. Yeah, like right before bed or something.
Yeah.
I'm watching that. I'm trying to catch up on Westworld. I've been watching
Uh,
Handmaid's Tale too,
Yo, how
and
dark is that show?
it's just the right amount of dark, bro. Like that's like a show that'll keep me engaged, bro. Because like I don't know, especially when it's a show about like a dystopia where like like the world is all fucked up and shit. Like that shit, like the world building and everything. That's what captivates me. That makes me want to like come back to the show, bro. Like
Yeah, it's like how are they gonna like survive this, get out of like the situation and whatnot.
yeah,
So
Handmaid's Tale. I've been watching Westworld. If any of you guys got HBO, I recommend watching that. They're coming up with a new season. And I've been watching Insecure with my girl.
Insecure.
You guys know about Insecure? So with Issa Rae.
No.
Y'all lacking, bro. It's a good show, man. Literally, what I would compare it to, if any of you guys saw, if any of you guys like, you guys follow like Donald Glover, right? Like Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
He has a show Atlanta. Like, if any of you
Oh,
guys
okay.
haven't watched that show, bro, you're quarantining right now. You got nothing to do. Watch Atlanta, man. Atlanta's a good show, man. That's probably my favorite show, to be honest with you. It's a good
Yeah.
show all around. And it kind of, because FX is the same people, like, FX does the production for that show as well.
Mhm.
Um, obviously, like, Childish Gambino has his people, like Hiro Murai. I can't pronounce the guy's name, but it's some Japanese dude who fucking, I feel like you would appreciate the show too, Zach, because if you could see some of the cinematography and how they, like, film certain scenes, bro, that shit is so crisp, man. it's a really good show, man. I can't speak volumes of it. And shout out to Bino too, bro. Not even Bino. Shout out to Donald Glover because he actually he dropped the album too, like low key, but like he dropped it on his website, and it was a kind of stream in kind of thing. But I missed it, man. I'm hurting, bro. I didn't get to listen to that shit, but I was hyped to hear
Wait,
that. But
when did he
he
drop it?
I think he dropped it. I think it was like a day after the Jay Electronica Jay-Z tape. And I'm trying to remember what day that dropped. I think that shit dropped the 14th. I think Donald Glover dropped it the 14th. I didn't even get to listen to it, man. It was like a one-time streaming thing. But like from Twitter and what everyone else was saying, everyone was like, "Yo, it was like a really good album." But just gotta wait till I get the chance to listen to it myself.
Yeah, same here. I listened to like a few of like Childish Gambino's like albums, but not this one though. What about you, Zach?
Especially, did you listen to his last shit? With the I'm trying to think, what was the name of it? Awaken
It
My
had like
Love.
a blue album cover, right? Or
Yeah,
was that
Awaken
was
My Love, like that. Like
of
he
course
transitioned heavily into that band, and it's
that
like
was a beautiful last album.
yeah, it's just like soul and funk, and
Yeah,
yeah, man, and like that's what really got me interested to listen to him because I'm gonna be honest with you, like I fucks with Donald Glover, but his rapping isn't really anything too spectacular.
yeah,
I like his singing more, to be honest with you.
yeah. I enjoyed it. Honestly, what got me into that album because I wasn't gonna check it out. Remember at the time when Get Out came out, that movie Get Out with
Yeah,
that Jordan Peele made or whatever. I remember that he
yeah.
like played the song from his album, and I was like, wow, this is hitting in the movie theater. I was just like, wow, this like really bumps. So like I remember after like the movie, like I checked out his album and I was like, wow, this like isn't bad, you know?
No, I'm not gonna front. Like as soon as it came out, I remember it too because I was literally sitting in bed. This is like I'm trying to think like maybe a couple of years ago. I was just posted in bed and I saw it drop. And like for those of you guys that don't know, like Donald Glover is really inspirational to me. Just like in terms of just as a creative to see like how far he takes it, whether it be music, whether it be writing, whether it be just him being a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's a really talented guy, bro. And he's really inspirational to me. So as soon as that shit dropped, bro, I was on
He
it,
was
bro.
hyped.
Yeah, I was on it, and I didn't get it at first because like around that time, I felt like my knowledge of music isn't where it's at now. So like I didn't really get what he was trying to go for with it. But being now where I'm at and just listening to a whole bunch of oldies and just being super tapped into the underground and like the samples and stuff that they use. Listening to Awaken My Love right now, bro. Like that shit, like it can make me truly appreciate the artistry that came into that project. But yeah, man, that shit was pretty fire, man. Quarantining it hasn't been bad, bro. I ain't gonna front. It shit's been like a vacation for me, low key, bro.
Honestly, especially being an introvert, man, like I'm chilling. Like this is light work for me.
Yeah,
As long
for
as we
me
can.
too, bro. I'm a heavy introvert. For those of you guys that do not know me, I know I may come off as a very social guy, like on the podcast. It's because I'm super comfortable with my co-host, and like, yeah, I might see me on other podcasts and other shit like that, or if you follow me on socials and I'm posting shit like that. But like, I am not a social guy at all, bro. Like, for me, like when it comes to my introvertedness, like I could deadass walk into a room that I don't know anyone in and walk out without saying a fucking word to anyone for about like for a good 3 hours, bro. And that's just how I
Damn.
am. But when I'm comfortable with people, like it's different. Like Zach can attest to that. Like when I'm talking to Zach, sometimes I don't shut the fuck up, but because like when you don't say shit very often,
Mhm.
when you do have somebody that you could talk to, you just express everything like immediately.
Absolutely. Are you the
But
type of dude that like where if so, like you won't talk to someone unless they talk to you? Type of introvert?
you mean like in like a room setting kind of thing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends on the social scenario. Like, um, it depends. Like, if it's a social setting where everyone's drinking, like I'm a lot more loose and I'm a lot more casual.
Mhm.
But if it's just like in college, for an example, like if I'm going to class, like I'm not making friends in class, bro. Like I'm just going to class and doing what I got to do, and I get the fuck out. Or
I
if
hear
I'm going to go do some shit in the supermarket or some shit like that, I'm going in, I'm getting out. Like, or I feel like that's kind of how I am. But
Yeah.
like if I'm with obviously if I'm with friends or if I'm in a social setting, I'm a lot more inclined to talk to people. But like I usually just keep to myself, bro.
Nah, I hear that.
So I'm chilling right now with this whole this shit ain't even that bad for me, honestly. Like
Really
I got
isn't.
video games, I got my TV, like, my girl comes over occasionally after she, gets scrubbed
Well,
down in hand sanitizer. So like I'm good right now to be honest with you guys.
that's all you need, bro. You just need some like good frozen like food,
Yeah.
and just you just straight
Wait,
food. Oh,
so wait, so Kevin and Paul, did you do anything like to prep for the quarantine?
Oh, so you just gonna hop into the Q&As? All right. So
I'm just asking because like
I mean it's one of the questions we got for our Q&A,
been
so we could just
talking.
hop right into it.
I mean,
So we did Q&As on our IG for those of you guys that don't follow the Close Your Mouth podcast on IG. Go do that. Go like some pics. We got some funny clips from our videos there, and that's where we do a majority of our fan interaction. We posted Q&As that no one's really doing shit right now anyway, so we figured that this would be a good time to just talk about ourselves and just talk about the podcast as a whole. So yeah, one of the first questions that we got was how do you guys prepare for quarantine? So I don't know if anybody else wants to take it away with this one.
I'll go first. So basically, like I was saying before, like I just was stocking up on like just like soaps, water, food,
Or you
just
got
like
that soldier soap?
so. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
um, I mean, a little bit of like hand sanitizer. Nothing. I wasn't really going too crazy with that, but I was basically just getting food, just water. Um, and that's about it. Honestly, nothing crazy. Wasn't going too
talking
crazy.
about hand sanitizer.
On deck. Got it on deck.
Yeah, man.
What about you, Zach?
as soon as like before the coronavirus even hit the US, like cuz my mom, like we got family in China, so as soon as she heard about the news in China, she ordered like mad hand sanitizer to the crib.
No.
And like she ordered a brand new freezer, like one of the big ass freezers,
New freezer.
just a
I'm
freezer.
fucking with you.
We stacked up on 4 weeks worth of shit to eat. Bought mad water, mad snacks from Costco.
No.
Yeah, if that's one thing I did not prepare for, bro, like I need to get that ASAP, bro. I need snacks up in the crib right now,
Dude,
bro.
like,
Yeah.
well, I went to Costco. Mad shit is like either like fucked up, like like the food is like fucked up, or
What do
like
you mean
there's
fucked up?
what
What do you mean by like
Like, what do you
fucked
mean?
up?
open bags of chips and shit.
Like open bags of chips?
Yeah, like just there, like in the aisle.
Damn.
That's crazy, bro.
Well, I bought mad toilet paper, even though I don't really use toilet paper, because I
You use
got the.
wipes, right?
Nah, I don't even have like I
I use
have
wipes. I use wipes.
So, yo, Paul's a real one, bro. You gotta
no
use wipes, bro.
two of my toilets. They it's the bidet, whatever the fuck it's called. Like it squirts your butt and dries
Uh,
it.
okay, okay. You got the
So that's
fancy.
how you moving out here in 2020?
I've had it since 2017, bro.
Yeah, my boy Zach out here taking back shots on the toilet.
Nah, it leaves your butt nice and clean. So when when your girl wants to eat your ass, bro, like she knows it's clean.
Bro, with all the germs spreading out here, you still letting shorties eat your ass in 2020, bro. Wow.
I respect the
I
honesty.
since this 2017, bro. Like I've been in my crib for 2 weeks now. I haven't even left. Actually, I went to go hike at a place called Bear Mountain. That literally was like 5 people there when I went, and it's so big. So
I love Bear Mountains. Yeah.
you went there?
Yeah, I went there like 4 years ago.
Oh, you went with Shawty?
Yeah. Old day. Old lover.
You love her?
Yeah.
This guy.
Nah,
But
this shit is late. Like I like this shit makes me so happy.
wait, quarantining?
Yeah, cause like I do what I do pretty much every single day.
Yeah. It's
Play,
crazy.
Nah,
play 2K, watch anime, listen to music.
nah, I mean, for me, like work has been like OD stressful, so just having some time off. I mean, obviously, it's you lose a bit of financial security with not getting a check, every week type shit. But like, still, Just having the time off to sleep as long as I want to, play video games as long as I want to. Definitely have more time to talk to, my girl, just, talk to the fam and just be home. Obviously, like I'm an introvert, so
You're
niggas,
appreciating this
not
time.
to say niggas, niggas could leave me here for like a good 2 months, bro, and I'll be good. As long as I got snacks, I got video games, and I got a good TV show to watch, then I'm always gonna be good money. So, it's no big deal for me at least. But yeah, I'm super hyped, bro. Like this is I don't know how long this shit's gonna last for. Obviously, I don't want to make it seem like because I know we're coming from just an introverted standpoint where we're like this shit is kind of
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
shit's light work, but like for all of those that are actually dealing with just coronavirus, I know this could be like a real like troublesome time for everyone. But I'm just trying to make light of the situation and just control what we can control. So as of
Yeah.
right now, it's been fine. I mean, all I really need is snacks, bro. And I think I'm probably gonna pick up some snacks for my girl when she comes through later. So
Bro, you
Okay,
shouldn't have
respect.
COVID, bro. You gotta be
you know,
careful.
BA1, bro.
Yeah, as long as you just spray her down with Lysol spray when she gets to the door,
Yeah,
throw
bro.
some
She
hand
knows what's
sanitizer
good.
on
She about to get an ill car wash before she walks in here, bro.
her.
Bro, you better not kiss her, bro.
All right. So talking about girls and everything, the second question that we got from fans was just regarding relationship topics, and are we gonna touch on them, for future episodes of the podcast?
Yeah, so basically with that, we have this new segment for our next episode called "To Be or Not to Be," and that jumps into um, if that person is the right one to ask out. So that's gonna like jumpstart everything, and then we're gonna get further more into it like in the future episodes to come with relationship stuff. So we're just gonna have fun with that. That's gonna be a lot of fun because we could just freestyle and just just give you our opinions and what we think about like the matter, the topic that's to come. So yeah,
Of course, man. It's gonna be just a good way for us to, for you guys to just get to know us a whole lot more on that level. And on top of that, I know that, you know, just relationship topics and stuff like that. We some young kings over here. We've had our experience in our day, so we got a whole lot to give to the community and
Yeah,
people that
bro.
want to hear that, man.
It's
We're
hard
so
finding a
down.
good girl, bro, when you're celibate. So
sucks. It sucks. Like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, but definitely. I know even Paul Bell because I know this is mostly like Paul B's type shit. With Paul Bell, he's definitely trying to have in the future because we don't want to just keep it from a male's perspective here because
Absolutely.
we do
Yeah.
want to broaden the horizon and broaden the spectrum of what we're speaking about. So in the future, if we could have some of our female friends hop on the podcast, guest star,
Yeah.
in the future though. So that's definitely a step where we want to take it to in the future where we could have us
Yeah.
three guys here, hopefully in the future three girls that we're cool with that we can just discuss certain topics with, and we could have really dope episodes that way. That's kind of where we're trying to trend to in the future.
Yeah. Once this
But
quarantine thing stops,
yeah, with quarantine, it's a dub, but it might be easier with quarantine because we might be able to just like Skype people that we're friendly with and just do it. So, but that's just to come.
yeah.
We can't give y'all everything all at once, bro. So we gotta ease y'all into it. But a third question that we got is what albums are you guys looking forward to reviewing or just hearing in 2020?
um, I
I
think
mean, I'll take it
first,
away. I'm the music guy.
yeah, you start off.
I mean, honestly, I know we've been kind of sticking to more so mainstream kind of shit, like with the whole more so. I wouldn't say Brent Fayez. Brent Fayez is more, I'd say, like low key, but people do know about Brent Fayez like that. With the A Boogie, with the Uzi, and then Brent Fayez. Like, if we could start doing a little bit of just like every now and then we throw in like an artist that you guys haven't heard of to just broaden everyone's horizons, and just let you guys know whether it be just it could be a neo soul artist or just like an underground hip hop artist or just somebody that's doing some fire ass R&B that no one really knows about. Just broaden broaden our broaden our audience's horizons, bro. Because like I said, there's plenty of good music out there. You got to look for it and you got to search for it. And I mean, we could definitely be a medium for you guys to go find some new shit to listen to and to like I said, broaden your horizons. But For me, I'm trying to think if there's any artist off the top of the head. I don't think we're gonna like review this because like I highly doubt a lot of people even know about this guy. I'm looking forward to Makami's album that he's gonna be dropping soon. I think it's called Mox Lemonade. So I'm looking forward to that.
Mate.
Yo, he's a Haitian rapper, bro, man. He's representing for us, man. And
He's
he's
nice.
he's pretty nice with it too, man.
Yeah.
My Kami's pretty nice.
Is he the nicest Haitian rapper? Like, is he better than Kodak Black or Rich the Kid?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a question, bro. I think for any of you guys that have listened to the what's it called, the new album with Jay Elec and Hove on it, a lot of people said that well, not a lot of people, that's what they said on Dead End Hip Hop. They were saying that like Hove kind of hangs out with Makami. And if anyone has heard that album, bro, everyone has heard like Hove just rap on a completely new level. Like Hove was just fucking spitting on that album, bro. I haven't heard Hove like that in a very long time. But he was on some Reasonable Doubt type shit. So he was just spitting, and people say that Makami's usually hanging around Hove a lot lately, so it could be inspiring him. And I'm looking forward to hearing just any new Griselda projects that they have coming out. Tana Talk 4 or Gunlib with the Mad Lib West Side Gun collab. That's probably gonna be really, 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 really crazy. So I'm looking forward to that. And anything new that YL drops. I think there's gonna be a new Little Caesar EP or a project that they're gonna drop soon. So, Wild Stalks, if y'all dropping anything, we need that. So that's all I got. I'm trying to think of any like more mainstream artists that said that they're gonna drop anything. I can't really think of anything off top.
I'm hyped for that new Lil Durk album that's coming out that Metro Boomin's producing.
I might actually get that a listen to.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to that Rod Wave album too. To be honest, I think it's coming out the 3rd, April 3rd, I think, right, or April 4th. I can't remember. I think it's April 3rd though.
Did he release the cover art for that or not?
I think he just dropped a single off of that. Pray for Love.
I wasn't really messing with that song. Were you?
Yeah, bro. What you talking about? I'm off the block with the extensions. Now ain't no tension, bro. Rod Wave is nice, man. I think I said this to you too when I was bumping him. I feel like this is what Post Malone thinks he sounds like, bro. He's singing, bro. Now Rod Wave is really nice, man. I'm trying to think who else is dropping anything soon.
I mean, the baby is, but I'm not hyped for that.
You said
I'm not.
baby?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not really too hyped for the. I mean,
Nah,
I feel like there's probably gonna be something that we're gonna review anyway. Just to review it. So, but still, I'm not like looking forward to it. It's not like high on my list of things that I want to hear. If there's any dope R&B like albums that are coming out, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I know Odyssey hasn't dropped in a minute. Well, he's not R&B, he's a rapper, but Odyssey hasn't dropped in a minute. So
I'm still
he's
waiting
coming
on.
out with something.
I'm still waiting on Jay Sean's comeback.
You're bugging. Yo, who else? People have been dropping lately. So if Playboy Cardi has something that he wants to drop, cause I know he recently hopped on IG, or if I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, P&D's dropping. I forgot about that. He's dropping soon, so I'm looking forward to listening to that. So that's all I can really think of right now at the top. You got anything, Paul?
Nah, that's about it, honestly. You basically like named everything.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna be super fast with this one because we talked hella music with the last question. People were asking me like, what's good with the whole spin cycle damaged goods thing. For those of you guys that don't know, weekly I drop a playlist. It could be bi-weekly. It'll be like, one spin cycle and one damaged goods. Spin cycle is usually just like underground hip hop shit that I've been listening to. I curate a 7-track playlist. And I usually just try to get, just new artists that people usually don't hear about, just some underground shit, or if not underground, just like some shit that I just, just listening to and I think is fire. With the whole, quarantine and type shit, bro, like I've been really just getting in my bag lately. Like yesterday alone, like I made, I think 4 playlists on spot. And so I'm loving this shit right now. So I'm sitting right now, and for damaged goods, I usually do like R&B, like neo soul, and a little bit of alternative like R&B as well. And I just make like a 5-track playlist with that. So for those of you guys that that tune in, that show love, that support, thank you. You guys definitely give me more inspiration to keep going. A simple like, or just someone just shooting me a message where they're like, "Yo, like I fuck with this song or whatever." Like like it goes a long way. Or even just like artists that hit me up on Reddit and they're like, "Yo, can you put my song on that shit?" Like, granted, like I ain't gonna front, like if your shit's not hot, bro, I'm not gonna put it on my playlist. But I mean, just giving me, just
Okay.
giving me an extra ear to listen to your music, or just considering my opinion to be like something that's valuable on what's going on with music.
Yeah.
That shit that fulfills me. Like I don't need any money from this. I don't really need anything from it. Just that fan interaction is all that I really care about. But next topic, we're going into CBD. And you got mess with CBD.
Never done it.
Nah, not at all.
I
Same.
was
Nah, bro, I got CBD before. That shit was type lit, man.
Really?
It's weird. It's a different kind of, like, you get smacked differently off of it. You just feel way more just mellow, but like you still feel like your head still, like, you could still function properly in the head. But
All right.
didn't you say that you had a homie that's that works in the CBD field, Zach, that you were trying to get on in the future?
yeah.
Not to name any names. So hopefully we can have him on soon, and hopefully he tosses me a couple of samples, bro. So
Oh, that would be amazing.
that'd be pretty
When you
lit,
tried
man.
it though, when you tried it, was it like a quick like high, or was it like did it take some time?
I had a pre-roll. The pre-roll itself, the pre-roll was smooth. I mean, it wasn't nothing crazy. Like it was smooth. I did get smacked off of it though. I did the gummies. The first time I took the gummies, I smoked the pre-roll, so like it didn't really hit me like that. But like
Hmm.
the second time I did the gummies, I think it was the time when Zach went to go pick up his new MacBook. Bro, I was chopped, bro. Yeah, I was clapped. But yeah, man. So yeah, I think it depends on the dosage that you're getting also. But yeah, man. If we could definitely have someone that's there to discuss it. I know the fans want to hear it. I want to hear it also. Like it's an interesting topic, and samples are always appreciated. My bad. And shout out to my friend. If he wants to come on, I might hit him up also, because he was actually has his own like CBD farm where he was doing like his own grow house for CBD.
Who
Oh,
Hutton?
Shut up, bro.
right.
Nah, my boy from college, bro. If the whole episode that we're gonna have goes well with that, I might have him try to come on too and discuss what he's doing also.
All
Whether it
right.
be like a Skype call or if it's in person, don't really matter.
That'd be fire. Okay.
But yeah, I think we talked about this before. This is the next question. Like, what anime do we watch? Is there anything you guys are currently watching right now, or
Uh, currently, I
I'm
mean, I
s-
finished Demon Slayer. We finished that, Zach. I finished the other show called something Wonderland. It's like a horror thriller type
oh,
of
something like Dead?
anime.
Is it Dead Man's Wonderland or some shit like that?
Nah, that's the different one on Netflix. It's but
Neverland.
this says that, huh?
Neverland.
Yeah, Neverland. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's pretty crazy. If you guys like want to step out of like the whole like action genre of anime and get into like a psychological like thriller, definitely check that out. It's
I'm trying to see fights, bro. I'm trying to see people get fucked up.
Yeah,
I
man,
hear
the
I'm
you.
trying to see people
typical the
die too.
typical battle shonen fan
Yeah.
that'll watch like mad filler. That'll listen through like at least 15 like power of friendship speeches just so they can
I mean,
see like
10 minute
one
fight.
10 minute. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yo, Hunter x
Just ready to
Hunter,
be
bro.
whacked. Just
Hunter
ready
is
to be.
like 80% fighting, not that much story.
Bro, nah, I can't even really say that, man, because there's a lot of talking. Because at least they explain their power system for a very long time, which I like because it balances out the show. But like Hunter x Hunter's fire though. I'm probably gonna re-pick up Hunter x Hunter, and there's some other anime that I heard.
Oh,
I
One Piece.
reincarnated. Wait,
One
nah,
Piece.
not One Piece, bro. Come on. We ain't quarantining for 2 years now, bro.
I'm 10 episodes away from finishing, bro. It's like 9 seasons. It's like 900 episodes or some shit.
And bro,
Mm-hmm.
after you finish watching it, you get like an email from like Toei Animation, and they're like, "Yo, like you have no life. Congratulations.
Or to be like, being a fan.
Thank you for being a fan and withstanding this fucking this epic story, bro. It's crazy, man. I could never. Shout out to my homeboys. I used to have my two old roommates when I first transferred over to go on, like out of not out of state, but like going upstate for college. Heavy One Piece fans, bro. And I was just like, I'll give it a shot. I watched like 50 episodes. I was like,
You
bro,
watched
I'm not
50?
even making a
Damn.
dent right now. It's not even worth it.
That's how I felt, but I just pushed through.
um, okay, and next question that we have is, what made you guys start podcasting? It's a good question, bro.
Because you pretty much kept asking us, and we finally said yes.
You
Yeah,
dragging
man. For those of you guys that don't know, man, I am a heavy podcast listener. I'm heavily into the YouTube community, whether it be podcasting, just like that. And I was just like, yo, like Zach already had, I know, like the tech skills, and I was like, bro, like this is something that we could be doing. And for those of you guys that don't know, we initially started the Close Your Mouth podcast a minute ago, and we decided, yo, we got to bring it back, bro. We got to give y'all season two. And I think we've definitely upped the level with season two of the podcast. But yeah. And then we got the new castmate, Paulie B, and we've been eating ever since, man. We
Absolutely.
on your head, bro. We coming for best podcast.
In the world?
Nah, we definitely best podcast in LI. Nah, nah,
Yeah.
I'm fucking around. Nah, but honestly, it's cool, man. Just having a following, just people that are actually interested in hearing what we have to say. At least for me, when it comes to podcasting, it's more of just creating. Just gives me happiness, and you know, it's a bit of an escape from just a regular cycle of life, and
Yeah.
um, like I said, it gives me happiness to just put on the mic, record, and talk with my friends. And
Yeah. How this started with me joining, like Kevin hit me up and was just like, "Yo, I think you would be like a great fit. You have a great voice." And I was like, "Thank you." And he was like, "I feel like it would be nice to just get our voices out there and just interact with people and just have people listen to what we have to say." And I was like, "Absolutely, yeah, it would be a great idea." So I joined up,
plus,
and
we
yeah.
needed somebody to speak to the ladies, bro. I know me and Zach don't really got the sex appeal like that, but
Uh,
I know Paul does.
uh,
We need to upgrade your chair though. Season three coming soon.
yeah, I'm gonna put so much money to get in the chair, man.
Let's see. This is a good one.
Yes.
What's the cat's favorite food?
Ooh.
I'll go
Yeah.
first.
You go first. All right.
So, as a Chinese person, my favorite is 大碗宽面. That's Chinese for big bowl thick noodles. It's beef with noodles, bunch of vegetables inside, and a really, really good soup.
Okay.
Add some Chinese chili sauce to that. That's a good meal for any part of the day for any Chinese person.
Oh, you gotta let us have you gotta let us try it, man. Give
Yeah,
me a
let's
new
try
episode of
it. Yeah.
Good Eats,
Oh,
bro. 'Cause
ask
I
you,
know
I asked you. You said you don't even like soup.
Oh,
I don't like
dang.
soup, but I'm always down to try something new, man.
I'm telling you, that shit is fire. Like when you finish the noodles and then you drink the soup at the end, shit is delicious.
I'm down to try that. You go out to get that, or you kind of like make it at home?
Oh, I can't make that shit, bro. Like I'm not on that level.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
you got to go out. I'll bring you guys to Flushing when the coronavirus is over. We out.
We out.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
I hear that.
Me, I like lamb chops. Lamb chops is definitely my favorite food.
When it's seasoned right.
Hmm.
There's no debate about it. It's just lamb chops, bro.
You ever squeeze like lemon on it?
Nah, I need to eat lamb chops more. My mom makes it like very rarely, but like when she does that shit,
It hits.
it's shit. Hits.
For me, stepping into like Italian dishes, I would say eggplant parmesan.
Yo, eggplant farm
Like
is
like
good,
fried
man.
or like regular.
Fried.
That
Yeah,
shit is fire, bro.
it's so
Egg,
good. My mom makes it
fried,
amazing. Huh?
fried eggplant slices, like pizza slices, are get.
Yeah. Actually, no,
I
I
agree
haven't
with
tried
that
the
too.
eggplant pizza slices. That sounds pretty good.
That shit's
I
fire,
put
bro.
Kevin on, right? I put you on, right? At Bazzelli's.
Not even that. I used to I have a spot by my job where I usually get like eggplant pizza from. And back when I was trying to do the whole like vegetarian wave, like I was eating a whole lot of eggplant, like parms, and eggplant is good, man. Eggplant is up there for me. It's definitely a good
Cooked
food to
right,
eat.
it's really good.
That's a great substitution to meat if you're vegetarian.
And what the next question we have like favorite quarantine hobby? I feel like we kind of touched on it. It's
Yeah.
mostly like gaming and
hmm
just watching TV. I know Zach said being his meat, but
Nah, I'm celibate, bro.
Yeah, child the God. Child the God. Yeah, it would definitely be video games. Video games, Netflix, Hulu. That's about it,
yeah,
honestly.
same here, man. I
Stuff in
can't.
my face.
And the next question we have is favorite movie. It's the last question we got to.
Favorite movie of all time. I would probably say Inception with like Leonardo DiCaprio because
That's a good
with
movie.
that was a good movie, right? It was because I remember like them like just basically like teaching each other like how to like control their dreams and stuff like that. So it was pretty wild.
I mean, I can't say I have like a good like a favorite movie. There's like a lot of movies that stand out for me.
hmm
Like just recently a movie that I really enjoyed watching. I mean, I watched it before, but I rewatched it again. I like Black Swan. Black Swan's a good movie. I like Interview with the Vampire, like some classic shit. Just I remember watching as like a fucking jit. But I plenty of movies. I gotta like actually like do the knowledge, bro. Like I need to like look back into like some fire old movies. So if y'all have any suggestions of just some classics that y'all think I should watch, let me know.
I'd say probably either the first Pokemon movie or
Yo, the Mewtwo shit. Wait, no, don't tell
Mewtwo.
me. Wait, was it the classic one or is it the newer one that they made?
no, the classic one, bro.
The one with
Exactly, bro.
yeah.
Thank you.
That
That shit is a classic, bro. Oh man, I actually made that shit one of the album covers for one of the playlists I made. Oh, that's such a good movie, man.
I wanna be the very best.
That's the one
Nah,
where
this
everyone almost died.
Mewtwo is like, in my opinion, one of the best legendaries. Like, it's just classic, bro. Just
It's like
classic
the
stuff.
OG one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's OG. Yeah.
Either that or I'd say Saving Private Ryan because I like violent movies.
Oh, that okay.
With Tom
That old
Hanks,
Wars movie. Yeah.
World War II for D-Day and stuff like that.
300 is up there for me too. 300 is a fire movie.
Oh, that's a Spartan movie.
And you want to kick a bitch in the chest type shit.
So like that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah. So this is the first episode of the Quarantine Files from the Close Your Mouth podcast here. Big things coming for the future. If you guys really enjoy these episodes, we could definitely do a whole lot more of them. Even when quarantine's over, we could, probably get just a in the crib type episodes for y'all. So let us know what you think. Give us a like, comment, subscribe if you're on Apple Music. Not Apple Music, I mean Apple Podcast or Spotify or any streaming services. Give us a nice review. Let us know what you think about the Quarantine Files episodes. We're trying to pump out some more content for you guys, despite the world almost ending and shit. But we're here, man. Anything you guys got to say to end this one off?
Stay home, be safe, don't spread the virus. Pretty much it.
Yeah, man. If you're sick, just stay home. It's not worth it. I mean, if you have to work, then I understand, get that money, but also just keep your like, just wear gloves, wear a mask if possible, and yeah.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna salute. That salute was mad cheesy. Salute, guys. Close your mouth podcast, and we're out.
Are we doing a peace sign? Say
Yeah, we'll do
goodbye.
a peace sign. Oh, where your peace sign at, bro?
I think my son froze. All right, we'll end it on that note.
Wait, that freeze?
Oh yeah, peace out, guys.